Welcome to another episode of Behind the Scenes Britton with me, Clive Britton, where we delve into the minds of ordinary and extraordinary people to find out what's really going on behind the scenes in today's Britain. But before we move on, I'd like to introduce, as always, my co-host and producer of the show, Will G. Jones. How's it going, Will?
All right, Clive, looking forward to this episode.
Introducing our guest today, a family man, a plasterer by trade, a long Manchester United fan, and a familiar face on the local inline skating scene, Simon Archer.
Whoa.
Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Right, Si, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Great to
Thanks
be
for
here.
having me.
Simon Archer, born October, and according to the information you gave us, that makes you a Libra. Libras strive for peace and balance in all aspects of life. They love to socialise and enjoy being surrounded by others, radiating a natural charm and grace. They appreciate beauty and elegance in all forms, often having an eye for style and design, although struggling with decisions, preferring to weigh up all the options before committing.
Does that sound a bit like
Yeah,
you?
it's just like me. I can't make a decision to save my life. It's
That's right.
terrible.
You're a plasterer by trade, which is a skill most trades don't get to master. How did you get into it? Was it by choice? And tell us about some of the other jobs you may have found yourself along the way before you found your calling.
Well, I got into plastering. I was always fascinated by plastering. I used to work as a window fitter. We was on a big job in North London, and we was down where they was plastering. I was fascinated by how they do it, how they get off the hook, get it on the wall. And then nothing come from that, but then I started working for a company doing textured wall coatings, and that was using the hook and trowel as well, rendering the outside of houses and then putting a textured coating on it with a roller. And because I could use the tools, when that company went bust, I got myself another job, but then I put myself through college
Oh, so
in the
you've
evenings.
got qualifications.
So
in there,
and I learned how to plaster then,
Sure.
and then I've been at the council for 10 years. And,
So, just for the audience sake, a hawk. What's a hawk?
that's the handboard that you put the plaster on. You take it off the bucket or off the table, put it on the handboard, and then take it off the handboard with the trowel.
Right, okay. And apply it to the wall, yeah?
And apply it to the wall or ceiling. Yeah.
Is there anything you have to put on the wall first?
Yeah, you PVA it,
Right, okay.
or SBR or something like that, or there's other products. And what that does, that kills or controls the suction.
Right,
Because it's suction that keeps the plaster on the wall, but that kills the suction of the surface.
Oh, right. I
okay.
didn't know that.
Yeah, so
That's
you,
next to it.
yeah, if you use like a PVA, then that'll control the suction. But if you use something like an SBR, which is normally an outside product, that would kill the suction completely. There's a rubber coating over the
Gives you a
surface.
barrier over
Yeah.
the...
Yeah.
Is there a way that you kind of know? I mean, I'm imagining you're going to put it on an inch thick at least, yeah? And I think there's two coats of
It
them.
depends what you're doing. Anything thick that goes on would be a backing coat. If you've got a level out, a block wall or brick wall,
Yeah,
you'd use a bonding or a hard wall
bonding,
coat,
yeah.
and that would go on different thickness to get it level. When you do the finished coat, it's normally two coats, both of them measuring about 3 mil between
Right.
them.
okay. How do you know to keep it the same level, consistency all the way
Yeah,
through?
that intrigues me, man, because I can't plaster.
But you don't. You put it on, and that you're getting it as level as you can like that.
Right.
But then with each following trowel, you take a bit more off.
How do you not get
and
that
then
mark? You know, because if I did it and you do that, and it'll always leave a mark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
How
just
do
scraped
you-
loads off while I was doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just...
Because you have to leave it. Yeah, it's all about your timings. When you put it on,
Right.
if you're going over a less than clever wall, you might have to put it on thick anyway, and everyone will get lines. But each time it hardens up a little bit on each trowel, the lines will gradually
Do you have to
disappear.
wet the trowel to do that?
So when it gets to a certain point, it'll get to a point where it'll start tearing, and then you might
Yeah.
spray it or
But,
brush some more on it.
Yeah, it still blows my mind. I've seen loads of people doing it. I can't get hold of it.
Yeah, no, it takes some getting used to. But like any job, you have good days and bad days, and it's a natural product, so you can do all the prep in the world, and it'll go fine. But on another day, you know, the plaster will put in quicker, or it will start tearing, and it's just got a mind of its own sometimes.
I used to dabble, not in plaster, but a very similar thing, which was like building from adobe bricks, right?
Yeah.
Which is straw, clay, and gravel, right? But the finished thing, once you've got your wall built, however you mould it or brick it, right? You will bathe it in water basically, and then you can move it around, move the mud around almost, and it's like a, you know, because you want that screed effect.
Yeah.
You know. And the other thing I was thinking, right, this is what I was thinking earlier, that kind of effect when you're putting stuff on like that, it seems kind of a natural thing, right?
I still can't get hold of it.
I was thinking, you know, because I was just looking into a bit of history of plastering and the adobe stuff and all that, you know. And this goes back to thousands and thousands of years ago. In fact, thousands of years before Christ, apparently, right?
What, plastering?
Plastering, yeah.
There you
Using
go.
mud.
So, did you know?
Well,
everyone on site now.
using mud and lime, right?
Yeah.
So then it got me thinking, these days, if you want a plasterer, right, you hire a plasterer, right? But back in them days, you had to build your own house. So you'd have been a plasterer anyway. See what I mean?
Yeah, it was a natural thing to do.
So maybe that kind of,
Yeah.
when I was saying, you know, you get that sort of idea that it's a natural thing moving that tool. What's it called? Float?
Trowel.
Trowel. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of...
Yeah.
Yes.
But the thing is, I mean, they also, back then, they used to do it with their hands as well, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
yeah,
then mould
they
it
did,
into
yeah.
shape.
Some of them still do, don't they?
Well, sometimes some bits you can't get nothing in, do you know what I mean? But, yeah, no, that's right. It's
a messy job as well, and it's a messy
See,
job.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. I'm kind of getting a little bit sick of it, to be fair, because, like we were saying before, I'm getting older.
Yeah.
I don't want
It's
to get
hard.
covered in shit every
Yeah.
day. Do you know what I mean? It's
Even just lugging bags. It's just,
lugging bags. It's doing a big ceiling on your own. It's
What about your
fucking
hands? Surely, because it's like an acidy stuff
right.
as well, isn't it?
You can get calluses, right?
Yeah.
But because I work where I work, I don't work as hard as maybe I should be working.
You use your brains, don't you?
Yeah,
You work-
they pay me
work
for what I
smart,
know,
yeah.
not what I do. Yeah. But yeah, if you're bashing out the meters, because some people they'll put 2 bedrooms on in one hit, which is a fucking lot of work, man. And they'll do that twice a day on site could have got their money, and there you'll end up with calluses all
Right.
over.
Yeah.
All over. I used to get them doing the rendering, but they've gone down.
But at least everything's clear on site to a point.
Yeah, no,
Like
that's
you-
it.
you're
Well,
saying
yeah, you
earlier
know the
about
crack,
houses.
don't
You
you?
go into houses, and you've got to move everything out your way before you even
Yeah,
start.
and I might be able to get to that wall, and I can only do that because then I've got to move all the shit
Yeah.
over the other side
Yeah.
to get to that wall, and then you've got to prep that wall before you've done that one. It's a nightmare.
And then I suppose carrying bag loads of
Yeah.
cement or whatever it is, and then mixing it up in a bucket, and then you have to wash the buckets after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a young man's game.
it's a lot
Yeah,
to it.
definitely. A lot of the building is, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, sorry, Clive.
you had
What-
some. Sorry, right?
No, you carry on.
You had some other jobs you were going to like tell us about.
Yeah,
as well,
well, I've it took me a while to get into plastering, but I was doing the textured wall coverings. I've fitted rooftop safety equipment.
right?
I mean-
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What's that? What's rooftop
What-
safety equipment?
It's what if people have got to go back. Oh fuck me, it bores me just thinking about it. But if people need access on a roof, they need to be up there safely. So what we'd do is fit posts to the roof. You know, different kind of roof
Right.
posts depending on what kind of roof makeup was. And then you run a wire around the post so that people could latch onto it with a.
Okay.
To do window cleaning and things like
No,
that.
just for access on the roof and all
Oh, I
that.
see.
clean
Is
the
this
roof.
just a
see.
tick box thing so that they can say, look, we've already done this?
It's
about
kind
it?
of essential on new builds anyway,
Right,
and it's,
yeah.
it's for maintenance and stuff like
What
that.
else you done? You was a cabbie at one point.
Oh,
wasn't
I was a cab driver. Yeah, I was a cab driver.
Right,
Bloody hell.
you? How
locally.
long was your cab for?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, but the thing is, the insurance on it is so expensive, man. It's like £2.5 for the first year. And then, literally, one of my last days, I was answering a text message, driving once, a text message, and I went up the back of someone.
No.
Yeah, and
How
what,
did you get into the cabin though?
it's because my mate was doing it, because
Right.
Yass was doing it.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, you can earn some mega money and all that, right? But the thing, I went for a side route where I get, my licence with Mole Valley. So
Yeah.
Mole Valley drivers could driving Crawley through Barker's, but Barker's weren't the busiest of busiest of cab companies, were they? So you could be sitting there for like 2 hours. No joking, 2 hours like that. And a job will come through, and it'll be from Three Bridges to Pound Hill or something, £2.50, and then you're back in the queue again.
So what about when you was younger? What sort of jobs did you have
well,
when you was younger?
when we was first left school, I worked for an agency, and they sent us up to the airport, being kitchen porters, and they give us this uniform, like blue trousers and all that, a white shirt, and they go, make sure you keep your shirts clean because we ain't got many of them. And we was in the pot wash cleaning all the plates. What happened? We were throwing coffee over each other and all that, asking for new stuff. But it was such a pain in the arse, man. It was like I had to get up at 5 in the morning, walk round the houses, then get into town, get a minibus into the airport.
Yeah,
horrible, man.
You used to do a bit of temp work as well.
Yeah, that was for a temp. I worked in a bingo hall as well.
Pulling out the numbers.
No, I used to check the claims or work behind the bar and all that. Or there was a front box where people paid to get in, and we went. I ended up round Lima. I worked till 10 o'clock, right, in the evening. Ended up going round someone else's house. And we ended up doing acid. Acid, can I say?
Yeah.
We done acid, right? And it's what I had one of the thoughts, right? It was as long as I get to bed by 4, I can still get some sleep. Yeah, sleep. But we done more acid, some pills, right? Smoking all this red seal as well, and then I'll have to go to work next day. And they put me. I had no sleep, and they put me in this box at the front. And all you just sit there all day with nothing to do.
And you've done that.
And I had no sleep, and just press this thing for a ticket to come out when someone comes in. And I remember I rested my head in my hands, right? And I don't know how long I was asleep for, because I woke up and there was a queue of about 30 people waiting to come in and pay that. Oh, brutal.
Do you know, I had a similar thing happen to me. It just sounds like he's mirrored what happened to me. I was working as a porter when I was about 17.
Yeah.
Right? I've gone outside, my mate's out there, he's rolled this big spliff, right? So we had the spliff. One of my job, the reason why I was out there, is because I had to get the stores that had just been delivered, which was fruit and veg, right? They had to go in the fridge, right? I'd pack it in the fridge and then throw it in the skip, right? So I've gone out there, there's my mate, have some of this. So, fucking hell. I said to him, right, better get on, mate, we can sit back and have another smoke. So I threw all these boxes in the bin, right? Anyway, having another smoke, and the head chef comes out and he says, where's all my fruit and veg, right? I said, I put it in the fridge. He said, I just looked in the fridge, it's not in there. So rather than put it in the fridge and throw the boxes away, I'll just throw the fucking boxes away with the fruit in it.
Just getting back before we move on. Just getting back to your plastering. Have you ever done that like Venetian plastering?
I've done a course at that.
Right. Just explain what that is, the Venetian.
It's like a. There's loads of different designs, but the popular one is the polished marble plastering.
Yeah.
How does that work?
And what you do, I can't remember the names. I went to a training course in Essex called Gold Trails, and I done the course there, and you put on usually like a midget trowel or I don't know what that shape is, but that kind of shape trowel, and you do it when plastering. You do long sweeps to get the better flatness. With this, you just do little movements with your wrist and all that.
Sure,
pad it like
real tight as well. Yeah. And the reason why it's so expensive is the materials are really expensive. Back when I done it was 120 quid for a tub of the backing coat.
Square meterage.
About 10
out
of that, right? And then it depends on the surface. It should have 2 coats of that.
Yeah.
And then the top coat, it would need 3 coats of that. You'd need a base coat and 2 lots of colour, right?
Yeah.
But you have to leave 24 hours drying in between all of them as well. So,
minute.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. Yeah. And the top coat, that would be like 120 quid for that. And if you want a darker colour, you're going to need about 4 or 5 pots of the colour to go in it. 30 quid a pop.
Get back to what we were saying earlier, right? do we really need to be playing this, mate? To be living in places when people used to just fill their own huts with their hands? You know what I mean?
But there was
We're
that-
like, I want this plaster. It's going to cost me fucking £700 a tub. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it?
But there was a Renaissance period, right, where that was the rage, and that's where all that started, wasn't it? And they wanted to spend all the money and be the
opulence,
poshest.
yeah,
Yeah.
And that's where that came about.
I've not been in there, but they've got it in the Shard.
Right,
And
okay,
when I was doing our course, one of the guys who had done the course there, had the contact in the Shard, and he was coming in to get materials and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was money to be
Yeah.
made.
And Artexing, that's another one. What about art?
it's
Remember
a
that?
dodgy 70s art, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty...
I can do the odd patch, but it's so messy, man.
Yeah, what was that
It was
all
the
about?
rage, wasn't it?
Yeah, and now we spend most of our time covering it up. But then all the old stuff has got asbestos in it, so you need to be careful with that.
So, right. Can you tell us a little bit about your family, present day family, and please give us an insight into your early years growing up?
Right, well, I've been with Natalie, my missus, since she was 17, really, and she's 46 now, but on and off. I've been with her 20 years this time.
Wow.
Mental, isn't it?
Yeah. Crazy.
And I went out with her for 2.5 years, a couple of years previously.
Children?
Yeah, I've got my daughter. She's Tilly Bluebell, her name is.
Oh, cool, man.
And she's she's 18 in August. And where's the time go, man? I mean,
I know. Flies by.
once you have kids, it's like that, isn't it?
Yeah. How's she getting on?
But she's doing her A levels now,
Okay.
And
Where's she doing them? Local?
Hazelwick.
Yeah.
And then she's going. Bear in mind she's 17.
Yeah.
She's going on a girls' holiday.
Oh.
At the end of
Oh.
oh no.
Right,
You
then.
just don't want to hear it, do you?
No, you don't. You don't. I mean, it doesn't bear thinking
Nah.
about.
Yeah, one of ours has just turned 17 and his mum's just bought him a car.
Oh,
yeah?
that's another one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Endless worry.
My daughter's doing lessons and all that. But even when she goes into town, it's a worry, isn't it? You're
Oh,
like,
everywhere.
it's not just, it's not her, it's other
Everything,
people.
isn't it? What A was she doing?
Law,
Oh,
psychology,
yeah.
and sociology.
Oh, she's
Oh,
bright,
brilliant,
wasn't she?
Yeah, she seems to be doing all right.
I got talked out of doing a psychology degree once.
Did you?
Yeah, and ended up doing sociology. Shows how good I was and getting talked out of doing it. Yeah.
That's it.
Means
Psychology 101, right?
yeah. I told my boys that I always out there. You're the one who got fucking talked out of psychology.
Yeah.
Where
And
did you?
sorry, yeah,
go on,
no,
mate.
go on, mate.
Where did you school? Was you local?
Yeah, I started off, there was, when I was younger, it was me, I had two brothers, and my mum. My old man done one when we was young, when we was young.
Yeah, tell us, because I mean, viewers might not know, I know you, so but that's always intrigued me. The history with you. When did you come to Crawley?
Well, I think we moved. We used to live in Worcester Park, and then
Where's that? Where's the park?
London.
yeah, that way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then we moved. Then we come to moved to Boris Close.
Was that with your dad? With your mum?
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Your mum, dad. And,
Yeah, because James was born. My younger brother James, he
Yeah.
was born in '77,
Yeah.
so he was obviously there then.
Yeah.
So I think we moved there about '74. I was at a
Right.
guess,
Yeah.
and then I think he'd gone by '78.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
left,
so it's just left you with the.
left me out there with 3 boys to bring up. You know what I mean? As a nurse, I mean, you know it's going to be difficult, but not until you have kids yourself, innit?
No.
And then you're like,
Yeah.
that must have
Yeah,
been a
yeah.
fucking nightmare for
Yeah,
her. Do you know what I mean?
definitely.
Especially us 3 as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like we gave her an easy ride, was it? Do you know what I mean? When I think back on it, no, it's
Yeah.
not good. But
Yeah.
well, you don't know any different at the time. do
No,
you?
of course you don't, and it's part of growing up. But yeah, you do, like you say. Once you've had kids, you realise, yeah, man, that's
And
not in just monetary terms. 3 boys, man, it's just like
Yeah.
and the ages that you were as well. It's like you was running bedlam, weren't you?
exactly, yeah, well, we was. But the funny thing is, right, because my old man, he done that. We occasionally got 20 quid of him on birthdays and Christmas and all that. Didn't pay my mum no maintenance, and he died like 2 years ago or something. And I went to his funeral because
Yeah.
you do, didn't you?
Yeah.
And the bloke was standing up in the church. Bearing in mind he done fuck all for us. He said,
Yeah.
"Oh, Mr. Archer, couldn't do enough for
I
anyone.
couldn't, yeah.
Anyone, always on the end
Yeah.
of the phone, he's doing this, he's doing any time of night, and I'm thinking, I'm sitting there in front thinking, oh, well, if I can walk out. Do you know what I mean? Not the bloke I knew, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? They always say that about funerals. I say that about my missus. I said when she has a go at me for drinking or having a bet, I'll say, when I've passed away, you'll be sitting there going, oh, didn't he love a bet? Didn't he? Oh, he loved a bet, loved to drink.
He loved the beer and the bet.
Oh, what a guy, you know what I mean? About now when you're here. But that's a tough one. So there was you two brothers.
Yep. And
what would that? What
yeah,
would that
I mean James was younger. He was 3 years younger,
yeah.
and Rich was a year and a half older.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, so you're the middle one. Yeah.
Yeah, so Rich lives just around the corner from me, and as you know, my younger brother died on in '97 on the back of a motorbike.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Yeah,
wasn't
mate, it was.
Killer. Yeah, really
Fucked.
tough. That
Yeah,
one.
it was.
Yeah, tell us a bit.
No, it's mad because I was working at the council then as well. Funny enough, I mean, funny, not funny, but I was working at the council there. Right, just started. I'd been there long, and that happened with James, right? And then I started again with the council, right? And a couple of months later, my old dear died. Fucking hell, your luck. But yeah, I was working for the council there, then doing the verge cutting and the hedge trimming. And we was half day on a Friday, and I was sitting at home, and just rolling up a joint, and there's a knock at the door, and the bloke who was around the house with me, he's gone and looked, he goes, oh, it's the old Bill. And they've gone, oh, it's Jamie Archer. Does Jamie Archer live there? But there was because there was some horse and traffic, right? And haulage traffic. But there was another Jamie Archer who nicked motors and all that. And I'm like, nah, you got the wrong one and all that. But I'd had a few phone calls during the day going, anyone seen James? And then.
And we're going back. Sorry to interrupt, but we're going back landlines here. Weren't we?
Yeah.
Mobiles.
No
one knew where anyone was.
And
people would
97.
go missing for a couple of days. They'd be like, oh, he's just on
What
someone's
year? What year was this?
97.
97.
And yeah, that's it. There was no worry.
No.
And then and then it goes, and the police. They goes, this is James Anthony Archer. He goes, yeah. I'll come in. He come in. He goes, do you want to take a seat? You know when you see that in film, you think, they're going to tell you someone's died.
Yeah.
Didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah.
And they goes, he was involved in a accident, and then and he goes, unfortunately didn't survive. You're like,
Say again.
what do you do with that? But you don't know, do you? And I'm thinking they're going to give me this information.
Well, how was that? So I bet your body just went.
Yeah, it's just shock, really. It's just shock. But I'm thinking they're going to go. How am I going to tell my mum this?
Oh, they
but they didn't. No, they didn't. They stayed with me, and we went to find my mum. And she was at work. She was working in Gough Park nursing home at the time.
Right.
And she's coming to the staff room bit where me and this old Bill were. And it's not the first time I've been taken to a work by the old Bill. Do you know what I mean? when I was younger, and she's giving me a look and goes, "Oh, what have you done?" I'm like, and they told her, it's like. Horrific.
That's it. And the world opens up.
Yeah, and then we all went to see him in the morgue the next morning, and it's like, my God. Yeah, that was tough, man.
It certainly changes it, doesn't it?
Massively.
So what about Rich? What about the older one? What's he all about? What's happening to him?
He's working. He's a painter. He's
what, like fine arts?
Council. Close enough. Yeah.
Watercolours.
Yeah. But he's got his wife living back with him. I mean, I probably best not go into that, but it's
So Jack going to start painter and decorator. Right?
Yeah, painter and decorator. Yeah. But yeah, he's doing all right. He's getting on like the rest of us, and he's got all his aches and pains and all that, and he's but he lives just around the corner from me, which is nice.
Oh, which is handy. What happened when you were saying earlier, just because it was a bit of a funny anecdote, when your mum passed away and you had to get rid of all the stuff? You're quite sentimental about stuff.
Yeah, I am. I'm sentimental. Like my star sign says that. Like, when she died, you got to empty the house, obviously,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
then she had loads of stuff on her wardrobe. She had like puzzles she never made. She had bits and bobs that she didn't want to throw away. She got into ordering stuff off the channels on TV and all that.
She had loads of it.
Yeah, all over the place. And shit. And just,
Like what sort of stuff? What sort of stuff?
you like the foot massages. All kind of plastic stuff. And one Christmas, right, bearing in mind, I was about, I don't know, 35, 36. She got me and my brother a black remote control Panther. What the fuck am I going to do that? I mean, bless her. I don't think it even made it out of the box. That kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? She would just buy anything, bless her. Jewellery, because unfortunately, a few years back when we went away on holiday, my older brother stayed at home, and he threw a party which got out of control, and she had all her decent jewellery nicked, and she was gutted about it, and she, especially this one big thick gold bracelet she had, and then so she was not trying to rebuild it, or kind of trying to rebuild it, but it was kind of just tat off the gold plated stuff off these TV channels. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, when it comes to moving her stuff out, before she jokingly said, "Oh, you're probably just going to hire a skip, aren't you?" And we was jokingly saying, "Yeah, we was." But when she died, that was the only thing we could do. Yeah. But I'm too sentimental. I didn't want to throw anything away.
I lost a brother as well, right?
Oh, did you?
And I lost two brothers, but one of them in particular he was autistic. We didn't even. He was a lot older than me, so it was nothing like that was identified back then, right? But anyway, he had these traits where he couldn't just buy one thing; he'd have to have 40 of them or 50 of them.
Yeah.
Right? But about 5 years before he died, he got into winemaking, right? So when he died, clearing the house out, my sister done most of it with her husband, right? But we had, her whole house was full of every single wine, homemade wine you could imagine, right? Crates and crates and crates of this stuff. It lasted us all 3 years between the family. There was ginger wine, rhubarb wine, the works, you know? Nice. So we were like, yeah, well done, Gary. It's not bad having autism sometimes.
No, that's it.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, funny that is. We've been informed you're a lifelong Manchester United fan. How's that working out for you?
Yeah. Going well, isn't it? Going very well.
Go on, Syke. What's been going on here, man? The glory days are over.
They are, yeah. It's terrible. I don't know. Have you seen them? Have you watched them?
Yeah, I have indeed.
They're awful, aren't they?
I know you're a big fan. You've been a lifelong Man United.
Yeah, I have
How
done.
long you supported Man United for?
I don't know. It's got to be a good, I don't know, 45 years, something like that.
Really?
So yeah, well, I was there when we was just an FA Cup team in the 80s and all that. Ron Atkinson. Yeah. Probably when he started. That's probably when my memories start of Man United.
Tell me about the Busby Babes.
Busby Babes, yeah. Do you know what, right? If you asked me this 20 years ago, I could have told you all their names. I could have probably told you their date of birth and all that. But I've kind of, my interest in football in general was kind of waning a little bit.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Is it the money introduced through the Premier League, sort of? Or
I think it's old rocket. And football's not as good as it used to be, is it?
Well, yeah. Is that rose-tinted glasses?
Nah, but when you look back
I understand. I agree. Even '94, when you see Keno going in.
The late. Not even just because of Man United, but the rivalry they had with other teams like your Arsenals and your Chelseas and all that. And the football just seems a bit better now. Now it's all systems, isn't it? And I like this page on Facebook. It's gone now from the album, but it was about coaching.
Yeah.
And it's all systems, isn't it? And plays and phrases and all that. It's like, fuck, it takes the fun out of it, doesn't it?
Can I just say for the audience, right, Busby Babes, what I was getting to there.
Oh, sorry.
It's a 1950s kind of nickname for the team under a fellow. What was his name?
Matt Busby.
Matt Busby, yeah. And when they were like
they
centre of attention, right, in football.
Yeah, they just won the European Championship.
And then there was a plane crash, am I right?
Yeah,
1958.
Yeah.
And a lot of the good players were
a
killed.
lot of them, Duncan Edwards being the most famous. But I see a film on that. And the runway was due to the snow and all that. And they had like cancelled the takeoff twice. And they was almost pressured into taking off the third time. And
Always.
And that's where, it's always the last time, isn't it? That is the last time.
Right.
They rebuilt after that, didn't
Well,
they?
they did. Then they, was that Yeah, I think they won the European Cup. I don't know. But they rebuilt and then won the European Cup again in 1968 with Bobby Charlton and Dennis Law and all that. Yeah.
And then Alex Ferguson took over, or was he?
Yeah, well,
there was a few managers. They got relegated in between. They got relegated in the early 70s, and then they come back up.
Lou
McCarthy. Like I say, my main memories are from
Ron Atkinson. 86 World Cup against Everton.
86
86 FA Cup against Everton.
And then we were first won the Premier League.
86 World Cup.
A loyal fan, yeah?
World Cup.
Yeah.
Loyal fan. Most splendid of all, you have in recent years become somewhat of a face on the local inline skating scene, which has become a great passion for you. When and how did this appear in your life?
I've always wanted to learn to skate, right? I had some roller skates, kiddie ones, when I was younger, which I never got onto. Because with skating, you've got to want to learn to skate, because when you first start, it ain't a lot of fun. Do you know what I mean? You're in survival mode. You're falling over.
So you started late in life, didn't
you?
I
started. I've been skating. I'm 51 now.
Yeah. Okay, carry on.
And so I must have started skating 3 years ago, 48. So I was 48. Yeah. But my first pair of inline skates I brought them by saving up 3,000 gratis card points. Remember the gratis card points?
From the fag packets?
Yeah. 10 in a 20 pack.
And
I didn't even smoke at the time.
Right.
And we'd go.
Everyone else was there.
And we'd drink down the opposite night.
Inline skates, this is the wheels are in a row and they've got 4 wheels on each, I'm guessing.
You've got inlines, which are the 4 underneath your foot.
Yeah.
Or you've got quads that are on each corner.
Right, okay.
And I like the inlines.
Right. Then isn't that easier to fall off?
Yeah, that's what they say. The inlines, you've got less stability going left or right.
Yeah.
But you've got more stability going backwards and forwards.
Okay.
Whereas quads, it's the other way around. You've got more stability left or right, and not as much going backwards and forwards.
Okay, right, gotcha.
But yeah, I got into that. I got into it just because I wanted to learn to skate. But I used to be a lot heavier. I used to be 16 stone, and then I got down to 11 stone.
Wow.
And then I put a bit on.
I mean, you never looked.
No, people say that.
Though, ratio, you're quite a tall
well,
guy.
I'm 6'2", so I kind of.
Yeah.
But then I thought, I want to get into it. And then Tone kind of inspired me because he was a skater. He started skating later.
Tony Bliss.
Tony Bliss.
We've had him on the show.
Yeah, he's been on the show.
Oh yeah, because he's a skater, isn't he? And he inspired me. I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
Right.
And then I was just stuck with it.
Okay.
I was stuck with it. And there's a style of skating called wizard skating, and it's flowing moves and twists and turns and all that. That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, it's fucking hard, but that's a style I'm going for.
Right.
I advise anyone to look for it on YouTube. It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, nice. So where did you how did it start? Where did you first go to start? Did you fall over? Was it
my first time? I went to the tennis courts at Milton Mount.
Okay.
And I ordered my skates and I ordered my pads. My skates come through first. So we went over there. Yeah. And then I just went over on the tennis court. And I've got a video of it somewhere. And I'm all straight-legged and rigid and all that. Because you have to build muscles up over your body that you don't realise you're doing for stabilising and all that.
Yeah.
And like I say, you start off in literal survival mode. And it ain't no fun because you're scared of falling over. You don't know what you're doing, and you don't know how to stop, and it's not good. It's not fun. That's why you've got to want to learn to.
That's a good description. I like that.
Yeah. And you're passionate about it. It took over your life.
I do love it. I mean, I've always had to have something to do. I was trying to learn to play the guitar for a year, but before that, I used to do close-up card magic. For about 15 years.
A little bit about the magic.
I loved it.
Have you got any cards?
Do you know what?
I have, but you can't see them.
Yeah. I read David Blaine's book, Mysterious Stranger, long time ago, 2002. And that got me into it. There's a few tricks in there I wanted to learn. And then I tried to buy books out of the bookshop in town and stuff like that, but the good shit was all online, which I didn't know about until a few years later. I learned a few simple tricks. And then I found this website and I bought some more other tricks and all that.
How long was you into the magic for?
15 years.
Really? So,
Yeah.
yes, you took it seriously.
But yeah, but what it was, I used to like learning stuff.
Yeah.
I think you've always got to be learning stuff. So I used to like learning the hard sleights, the difficult, and you'd be classed as a move monkey. That's what they call it. Other people call you, because I never got much out of performing. I just wanted to learn the difficult stuff.
Really?
And I got pretty good. I had to.
Do you ride them up your sleeve and all that? Is that really?
No,
part of it?
that's an very old gambling trick.
Okay.
We'll have to get you back on one day and have a good chat about the old magic.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
one. So get back to the roller skating. the roller skating derby. No, tell us a bit more about it. Did you meet up? Did you go out on your own, or?
Yeah, mainly there used to be a few people meeting up, but it kind of died out. There's all new people, and which was good because I was new as well. And then goes back to that. So you've got to really want to learn to do it, and these people obviously didn't.
But it is a bug. It's a bug, isn't it? It's a.
Yeah.
I relate it very much to like skiing, and I love skiing and I love roller skating. I think they're both very much related.
Yeah.
But one you can do in the car park, one you can
yeah.
the mountain for and pay £2,000. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I've fallen over loads of times.
Yeah.
I had some.
Broken any bones?
Nah. Surprisingly not. Because I used to wear all the big thick pads. Now I wear thinner pads under my clothes. But I went skate. I thought I could skate well. Well, I couldn't at the time, and I went around Forgewood on the pub side, and I turned down this street that I didn't know, and it was a hill, and I didn't know how to stop. So I'm going down, right, and I'm thinking, and I'm looking where I'm going to bail out, but I don't know what happened. I hit this speed bump and I ended up in a mess, but I ended up driving back home, right, and I smoked the joint in my car when I was sitting there thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What? I'm fucking 48.
Us in this podcast.
I'm 52 and I'm skating down the road.
Do you know what I mean? I'm 48 and I'm just... and then I got out of the car, right, and my hip seized up because I landed on my hip. And I'm
But you stuck with it. You stuck with it, man.
No, good on you for doing it, mate. It's a good way of keeping fit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good, mate. You can burn some serious calories doing it.
Fascinating, mate. Fascinating. But it's time now for your quick fire round. Yes or no answers, please. Are you ready?
Go on.
Apples or oranges?
Apples,
Wine or beer?
beer,
Curry or fish and chips?
curry,
Red or blue?
bread,
In or out?
in,
Oasis or Blur?
Oasis,
EastEnders or Coronation Street?
EastEnders,
Pasta or rice?
pasta,
Day or night?
night,
Deep pan or thin crust?
thin crust,
Ketchup or brown sauce?
brown sauce,
Sweet or sour?
sour,
Mars or Snickers?
Snickers,
Spanish or French?
Spanish,
Waltzers or Dodgems?
Dodgems,
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Wars,
Swan or Dove?
Dove,
Metallica or Van Halen?
Van Halen.
Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
I haven't seen either of them, but we'll go Harry Potter.
Walkers or Pringles?
Walkers,
Liverpool or Manchester?
Manchester,
I knew you was going to say that. North or south?
South,
Left or right?
right,
Excellent. No flies on you.
No flies on the side.
yeah.
It's now time for your deep dive question. And we've been saving this one for a very special guest. Is the earth flat or do we live on a spinning ball?
Ooh, it's tasty, isn't it? I mean, come on, let's start it off. This flat earth malarkey, what's it all about?
Right, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I ain't going to stick my head above the parapet
Yep.
and say, yep, it's flat.
It's flat.
But
Yeah.
I'm not scientifically minded, right? Not in the slightest. I never concentrate in science, right? And to someone who is, they might be easily rebutted, right?
Yeah.
But some of the arguments flat earthers come up with might have me thinking,
As you're going,
Hang
doesn't it?
on a minute.
I mean, what is it all about?
hang on a minute. And if things,
Hang on a minute.
and
But
things-
is it not a magic? It feels almost like someone's doing a magic spell in there, like they call it, don't they, a psyop?
Yeah.
Is it that far, or is it? I mean,
well,
'cause-
the thing is, and then, right, science, right? And normally you might think, oh, I trust the science.
yeah.
let's go back to COVID. Trust the science. Don't get me started on trusting the times of COVID. So, do you know what I mean? What do you trust? If you can't trust that.
I can't. There's a few things. The one that gets me, and totally, I think I have to go with all the time, is this: that if the timeline says so, and we supposedly got in a, we've never been in the sky before, by the way, everyone, never been in the sky before, right? Have we? According to the timeline, us as a human being. So then the Wright brothers came along and started out a plane. Right? That was the first time ever that we've ever gone up in high in the sky with a plane. Blah blah blah. Right. The next thing we've done, 30 years later, is getting a rocket and going to the moon. Yeah.
Popped up there.
And we've gone into space. Right. We've phoned people up and all this. Played golf on the moon. Right. Got this drove this buggy round.
Yeah.
And then there's no actual pictures of the Earth, like only composites. I mean, surely the first thing after going, not even before you go to the moon, you would be going around going, look at this.
Are we getting two conspiracy theories?
No, Clive. Occam's razor tells you that the simplest form. What would you do? The first thing you would do if you went out into that thing. If you can take pictures on the moon, you can take pictures. There's none, Clive. There should be people floating around outside going...
We're talking about a different thing there. Anyway, and besides, there is no moon as far as flat Earth's concerned, surely.
Well, this is what we're saying.
Don't have the things revolving around the old...
That exactly proves my argument, Chloe, is that...
That doesn't prove your argument.
It proves my argument, because if there is people, we're saying that there was no way of or not we. I mean, I'm just giving the argument from a flat Earth point of view. Do you know what I mean?
But how about when you say about Occam's razor, right? Say you had no knowledge, right? No scientific knowledge. You don't know anything, right? Yep. And you sat down there on a quiet night with all the stars like that, and I gave you the option, right? We're either spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, 100,000 miles through the universe, spinning around like this, or are we stationary and flat?
Yeah.
And your answer would probably be you're stationary, wouldn't it not?
Yeah.
But no, I'm not saying they're flat.
No,
I'm not saying it. But I'm just using that argument. Do you know what I mean?
You can give, but it's nothing.
And I've often thought that when you're on a clear night and you see it, you think.
What happens to the sun at sunset if you're on a flat Earth? How comes we see the sun go down around the globe?
Let me give you the flat Earth argument. Have you seen a yin and yang?
Yeah, I know the yin and yang. Yeah.
Well, that is the ancient cosmology of the flat Earth as such, because the Earth, they reckon that the sun and the moon are local, don't they? And they go around in like a yin and yang, going in and out. So that's what.
But again, the yin and yang is a completely different thing. You're just borrowing that from something else.
I think they're borrowing it from that. That's the point of it.
But
the yin and yang.
You didn't answer my question anyway. What happens to the sunset? Because
it moves further away from you.
This is kind of.
I'm just giving our flat Earth arguments here. I don't want to blow your mind out.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to get over to you that this
perspective, though.
There's a preschool sort of education, right, that tells us that
that's
exactly when the sunset with the moon and you can only see part of the moon.
They get you and you
indoctrination.
Here's a globe.
In the
this is where you live.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's it.
How easy is it though? And like you said about other situations that have happened recently, how easy is it to manipulate the human mind? Very easy by the sounds of it.
And the schooling system hasn't changed in hundreds of years, is it? I mean, it's the same. Well, I mean, that's another rabbit hole to go down.
Well, it is, and it is just but there are other things, like recently, one of the main flat earthers, Jeran from Jeranism, they went out to see the 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
Right.
Which makes it, they always said that it wasn't a 24-hour sun, and because it was always, the videos were cut short.
Right.
So some preacher in America paid for them all to go down and go, look, there is a 24-hour sun, come down there, I'm going to show you with your own eyes, and he's sort of... Yeah. So, but... do you know what I mean?
So what are you saying?
It just opens up another can of worms, doesn't it?
We're opening this up to debate, right, for the audience.
Well,
don't believe in this, right, drop us a text. You know, you can see where the emails are, right? If you don't believe what they're saying, please don't try and get in touch because we haven't got enough room for you.
No, I mean there's some weird. So Clive, from a flat Earth point of view, can we give you some credit? What I like this one. If we're spinning, what is it, 1,000 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go up in a helicopter,
Yeah.
why can't you hover there for about an hour and wait for France to come round to you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I want to know why.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Yeah.
give me some.
No, I'm
some time
asking
to give
you.
some
This
figures, but you know, right. Here's one for you then, right? If you took your flat Earth map,
Yeah.
right?
My flat Earth map.
Yeah, well, you're the one that's
Yeah,
defending
you've
it,
admitted
right?
Aside from the map.
Which doesn't seem to make any sense whatsoever.
No, but you're not making these. You've not given us
And
any
then you
arguments
take
at the moment.
then you take the map that's been mapped out scientifically, right?
By the scientists.
By the scientists.
White coats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Trust the science.
And then measure from, let's say, Scotland to the
This
the
experiment
south
sounds
of
absolutely. I reckon this is the one that could prove it.
yeah. All right. Well, whatever. Leave it to you, audience, anyway, to figure that one out.
All right, okay, let's find out. Let's find out. So what are we saying, Clive? We'll go for you first.
Yeah.
What are we saying, flat Earth?
Total load of bollocks, mate.
Si? Where was...
Yeah, flat.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Right, that was a ride.
I'm going toroidal field.
And thank you for being so open and honest with us throughout. We have a couple more questions for you before we wrap things up to see if we can get to know you a little bit better. If you were a pirate, what would your name be and why?
You got one.
Wow. Yeah, that's a difficult question, isn't it? Probably might have to be Long John Silver, probably.
Oh, Long John.
I've got my silver hair, I've
Oh,
got my silver
yeah.
beard,
Oh,
and I'm
I
fairly
like
tall.
it, yeah.
That's what
Oh.
I'd have to say.
Why did he get his? Why did the real Long John Silver get his name? Is it his long legs or something like that? I don't know.
No
Silver
idea.
thingy, but yeah, Long John Silver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do.
He probably had loads of silver that he'd robbed, didn't he? To be fair,
Yeah.
because he was a pirate, wasn't
Yeah, that's what pirates do.
You got
he?
one?
Yeah.
Not me, no, I ain't got one like that.
I thought it was a really difficult question.
Yeah,
It
it's
come out
a
something
tough
like-
one.
And this one's been doing the rounds on the internet recently. So we have to ask, who would win in a fight between a gorilla and 100 men?
Have you heard this one go?
Yeah, I have it. And I keep watching stuff, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's the right answer. And then watch something else.
Yeah.
And they say, no, it's a gorilla. And I think, I don't know.
There's a lot of things. I mean, what there's the.
There's going to be casualties, isn't there?
Yeah,
Big time. And that's
yeah.
what they're saying is one of the main things is that who's going to go first. Like if you've got 100 men,
Imagine
like who's going first?
picking
Like,
straws and that.
yeah.
Do you know the thing I heard, right? The gorillas and the chimps, right? They're complete. In fact, if there was a chimp up against a gorilla, right, they reckon the chimp's going to win, right?
Well, no, they reckon.
Really?
I see say it with 12 chimps.
Yes, I
Take
saw that.
12
Yeah.
chimps
Yeah.
to do it. It's
Shows
not
me
one
research,
chimp.
look.
Yeah, no, the
But there is
gorilla will have the chimp.
another thing. Well, on the chimps, right? You know these people get chimps as pets,
Yeah.
right? It's recommended by people that have.
Don't.
And reason is, right, because they'll rip your face off
Yeah.
and rip your nuts off.
Yeah.
That's what they say. You can only have them up till they're about 4 or 5, and then after that they start getting
Yeah, they get
too much.
wound
Yeah,
up.
there was a thing. There was a woman. She was in America, and she was on the phone. It was a 911 call, and her pet chimpanzee had mauled her friend and killed her on her porch. Like,
Pull the fingers out and all.
Yeah.
Bit, bite your finger.
and that's a chimpanzee. So imagine a silverback
Yeah,
gorilla.
silverback gorilla. You got 100 men, right? So
Ooh,
we're
yeah.
all there. I personally, my thing is yes. I think at the end of the day, I think we could overcome.
Yeah.
Fruit,
Who's-
it's going to run out of stuff. They're
But
built
like
for
you say, it's like, there's going to be some casualties in there.
Yeah.
Who's going in first?
Yeah.
Because the biting is it's not. It's
No.
yeah.
Why are we even asking this though? Really, you know, when you think about it, because
Well,
you know.
it's a philosophical question.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's like the kangaroo and the who's going to win a kangaroo and a boxer.
Yeah, that's the Aussie version. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you seen the size of some of them kangaroos though?
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
ancient.
And they
Yeah.
box as well, don't they?
And do you know what they do? They stand in water and pretend they're drowning, to encourage people to come in to save them.
Sharks
and
do
they
that as well,
drown them. Yes. Yeah.
Crazy shit, man. That
Only
is-
the Aussie kangaroos.
Yeah, well,
Can you believe that?
yeah, that's
Do
savages.
you know what? I know we're just going off a little bit on the old gorilla thing, and we'll get back to it definitely. But what cracks me up about the animal kingdom is invisible disguise, where they can
Like the octopus.
things that can change their colour.
Oh, yeah.
To, how the fuck? And
Yeah.
how does how does a bird know, a macaw know
Yeah.
how to look like some of them little birds out in the rain. How do they know to look like mangoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
And then that animal looks like that, like this insect. It
Yeah.
looks like a plant.
Yeah.
And then there's those,
does
there's
that-
parasite
what is that?
caterpillars and things like that. And when they know they're going to die, they eat their way into another animal and live in it and take over the body of it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they go.
It's like the alien.
Yeah, they go into a snail, and what they do, they go into the snail's antennae, right, and flash almost colour
Yeah.
to
How does
attract
that
birds.
gecko? How does that gecko? You know them geckos that change colour, or the sea fish that change
Yeah.
colour, like
Yeah.
octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it know?
Yeah.
What point does it know to change colour?
Well, the octopus as well. That's a clever one, isn't Yeah.
This is blowing my,
It
blows
is
my
the-
mind.
The octopus, right, to hide from its predators, right? It goes and gathers loads of shells and and dresses up as things.
Yeah,
doesn't
that
it?
is mental. And they have a brain, right, a small brain in every one of its tentacles. All eight,
that's it.
every
Yeah,
eight,
yeah.
they've got nine. They have 9 brains.
Yeah.
So this gorilla, how are we handling this gorilla?
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna. Apparently, they thump down on you.
Yeah.
They're not like a. Not really getting. But it's the teeth. It's the.
Yeah.
You're getting.
Yeah.
Kick it in the nuts.
That's it. They said that eyes. Someone's got to go for the eyes.
Yeah.
The eyes, something, and the
Yeah.
nuts with
Yeah.
the gorilla.
Yeah, that's it. The heart, and it
Yeah.
boom, hit him one there, hit him in the nuts, near him in the nuts. Gouge your eyes out, and if you've got nice big strong teeth, bite him in the neck,
Yeah.
and then you've got him. He's done.
Yeah, sounds like you're up for being number
We'll
one.
send
then.
you in first.
He's number one. Sweet.
We'll back you up.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? That's where it's strange, isn't it? That is where it all comes down to psychology, not strength.
Yeah,
really,
well, it
isn't
is,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because there's a lot of these pack things in the world as well, isn't there? Where, like you see it with lions and that, isn't it? And the hyenas. They never attack one singular. They've got the whole gang
Yeah,
out there.
yeah. And they
ready to-
work together, don't
Yeah,
they? So yeah,
yeah.
they're well clever. Yeah.
Brilliant, very interesting. Anyway, our last feature is the right to rant. We give you 30 seconds to let rip about anything that really gets your goat or grinds your gears. Could be as trivial as drop litter or something more intense. The floor is yours, the time starts now.
Driving, other people driving. My God, I drive every day, and I hate driving at the best of times. But I don't know if they've made the test easier or something. But there's some horrific driving out there. People can't use roundabouts, can't use their indicators. Driving so slow. If there's ever a chance, I'm out driving. It's like a tuning show. Like, yeah, send a slow car in front of him.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
We're right on your side. I'm on your side with the driving.
Yeah, me too,
And
mate.
we all make
Totally
mistakes.
agree.
Yeah,
There's
but some of them are
crazy shit.
Yeah,
I
and
don't think they're right. I just can't. Oh.
the best thing out there though is just to be calm, because I hate seeing these
I
people
try.
out there
I
that are
don't bib.
stressed.
I'm not a bib. I will
yeah.
never bib anyone.
No,
You bib it. I'm not.
well, no,
Yeah, but I'm not a bib. But I can't, because it inevitably ends up with a punch up on the side of the road.
yeah,
doesn't it?
and that's the
You know?
thing. There are some angry people. There was someone pulled out on me the other week, right? And all I done was raise my hands,
Yeah,
like, shrug my
and he
shoulders,
was on it.
and he was outside his vehicle.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you can't.
There's some
He
people
pulled
play-
that in front of me. Do you
I
know?
know, yeah,
It's
yeah.
horrible, isn't it?
That's exactly what I heard on the thing. You're like, what? And then they're like,
Giving you all that.
What's going on here?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is going
Yeah,
on?
listen, everybody out there, just be calm,
Yeah, be safe-
peace,
safe
man,
on the road,
peace.
man.
We all love you. Just
Don't
be,
bib,
you know,
don't bib.
yeah. Yeah, this has been absolutely fabulous, and hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have.
Yeah,
Please
good.
come
Brilliant,
again.
brilliant, absolutely fantastic.
We would like to present you with your very own Behind the Scenes Britton pin badge, which we hope You wear it with pride and show all your friends.
Tell
Thank
your
you very
friends, so I
much.
show your friends.
I will.
Don't be
I will
jealous.
with pride. Thank you very much for having me.
No, thank
Been
you.
great.
Pleasure, mate. It's been an absolute
Absolutely
pleasure.
brilliant.
And we'll see you next time for more Behind the Scenes Britton with me, Clive Britton. Over and out.